now with Expedia.
Yeah, y'all already know. Back for round 2. Haven't done this in a while, right? We're going live for the second time tonight. And we're going to get this week 1 going on. But as I look around and I see some of y'all are still on the treadmill when it comes to this franchise thing. Some of y'all make the dumbest trades still, and you wonder why you don't have no success. My thing is, when you trade certain guys, why do you trade a certain player just to have to then replace him? What sense does that make? Then some of y'all guys make these trades for these draft picks because y'all know who to take. And it's cool. No harm, no foul. Right? I can't do nothing. I can't stop y'all from going the extra mile. From, I guess the words I'm looking for is called beating the system. Which is why I said that from now on, when I do these draft classes, I'm not putting the draft class into the last second. Yeah, I know, that means that throughout the season you ain't gonna be able to look at stuff, but guess what? You're gonna have to look at what you need to look at right before the draft start and go that way. You understand? Because again, there is no such thing as hit a home run on every draft pick. You understand? And again, it's cool, but my main thing is for the guys that gives up these picks. Black Star, you gave up these draft picks for what? To take guys that's on their way out? I mean, what sense did that make? The same players that you basically passed up on, I hope you go look and see what you could have had, Black Star. But for whatever reason, you thought it was necessary to take a 40-year-old and a couple of 30-year-olds. I didn't understand that for the life of me. And like I said, some of y'all just on the treadmill, running, and ain't going nowhere. What's the point? What's the point in having good draft picks if you ain't going to utilize them? And if you are going to trade your lottery picks, wouldn't you want to bring in the type of players that's worth it? I mean, why would you trade a top 5 pick to bring in a guy that's probably going to have one good season as far as what his numbers is? I don't understand the logic in that. Then you got guys that trade their young studs for draft picks and then now have to replace that young stud they just gave up. Don't understand that move neither. I mean, again, when it comes to this whole managing the team stuff, some of y'all just don't have a clue on what y'all doing, I see. But it's not my business. I'm just speaking on it because it's like, if you ain't learned by now, we in season 6, then you just don't get it. There's no other way to spin it. No other way to spin it at all. I mean, like, come on now. You guys just constantly, all the time, the same dudes over and over and over and over again. Like, I look at the trades, I'm trying to understand the logic, and then some of y'all are still trading. Some of y'all still making trades before it get approved. And I've been telling y'all over and over that when you do that, you're only gonna hurt yourself, because once the trade got to go back or whatever, I don't want to hear nothing about no cap or anything getting messed up. Y'all all know well enough that I said all trades got to get approved before trades go through. So when you insist on keep making trades without the approval, only thing you're doing is trading at your own risk. You understand? I mean, I don't see the purpose in it after I said that numerous times. But I already know why that goes on, because the reason why y'all do that is because you know that the trade probably not gonna get approved. So you try to get it in, and try to just say, well, what can we do to make it work after it's already been done? So in other words, it's like, well, we already did the trade. What else do I got to do to make it work? That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. But again, some of y'all know how to beat the system, and y'all been beating the system. But this is why I come up with different things to do what I said I'm gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is why I come up with different things to counter different things. But I mean, when you sit back and you look, it's like, and then some of you guys trade. I don't even want to keep talking about that. Let's get into the week, man. Let's get into the week 1, season 6, and let's make it. Let's just go from here. We in season 6. We in week 1. I don't know how free agency was. I wasn't able to get in and do anything, so I can't speak on that. I wasn't able to draft. I don't know how the draft went, so I can't really touch on that. So we basically missed the whole off season. Yeah, we missed the whole off season. So, the big announcement, that was earlier, bruh. You got to go check the earlier live that I did. Well, the big announcement Born Ready was that I'm doing a money league for 2 seasons. 2 seasons only, $10 a head. I'm putting up money. I'm putting something extra on top for the winner and the runner up. There's going to be no abilities, random teams, meaning everybody going to get a random team. No commissioners. Nobody going to pick their teams. It's going to be random teams, and you could trade whoever you want to trade. There's no cap on the trade limit. So no abilities, random teams, 2 seasons, may the best man win. That was the big announcement, and we talked about that earlier. So that was a situation with that. I done got several DMs already, people that saying they want in, so quite a few spots already got filled up, and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna start it after the draft, after the April draft. In the NFL, the NFL draft is this month. I think the 20-something. I could be wrong, but I think it's more towards the end of the month than anything. So after the draft and everything gets situated, we're gonna start that money league. 2 seasons only, just 2 seasons, and we're gonna go from there. Again, no abilities. Gonna be no abilities. And the reason why I say that is because being that we doing random teams, if somebody get the Falcons or the Jets, I don't think it's fair for them to have to compete with guys who got these other teams who got X Factors and superstars on their team, and you might have one on your team. And I don't feel like going down a rabbit hole of saying, well, I'm gonna give you X Factor, and now I gotta decipher who get what. So to make it fair and balance it all out, we all gonna be on the same playing field. No abilities. This is gonna go back to old school Madden. No abilities. User against user. Mono against mono. Your scheme against my scheme. User against user. Who got the better defensive play call? Who got the better offensive scheme? And then we're gonna rock out like that for 2 seasons. 2 seasons only. And again, if this is smooth transition, come new Madden, we will keep a money league rolling with 2 of my other leagues. I got 3 leagues going right now, but in the next Madden, if this money league goes smooth like the way I think it should, we're gonna continue to have 3 leagues, but we're gonna have 2 of them is gonna be regular league, and one of them's gonna be a money league. $10 a man. We ain't trying to charge a whole bunch of bread and break nobody's pockets. $10 a man. I feel like that's something everybody can do with their eyes closed. Plus, on top of that, I'm throwing something extra on top to the runner-up and to the Super Bowl champ. And everything will get talked about before we even start. So I will let everybody know how much money's being put up, so it won't be no big surprise. So everybody gonna know exactly how much we playing for, what's in the kitty. Ain't gonna be no secrets, no surprises at the end. Everybody gonna know what's at stake. And like I said, may the best man win. 2 seasons. There's no trade limit. Trade however many players you need to get whatever pieces you feel like you need to compete. And then we're gonna move from there. That was the big announcement, Born Ready. And like I said, I think it's gonna be dope. I think that we're gonna definitely see a changing in gameplay, because with no ability, things is different. You understand? With abilities, prime example, defensive lineman, right? You could get that inside stuff. We all know that gives you quick block sheds, and if you run on the inside, playing against a defensive tackle with the inside stuff, he's shedding them blocks and he's getting to you. Well, guess what? With no abilities, that ain't the case. So you're gonna have to come up with a scheme that's gonna have to counter what somebody's doing. You understand? So I think with no abilities, it's definitely going to take us back to the old Madden ways where we used to play on the gray box, PlayStation 1, where there was no abilities. It was just straight, you line up, I line up, let's see who get it done based on our play calling. So that's the situation with that. I don't want to spend a ton of time on that because I did a video on that earlier. But for anybody that missed it, I'm just getting y'all caught up on what's going on with that. Now we're going to get into week 1. And we're going to go from there. Now, we in Season 6, Week 1. We got the Falcons against the Saints. Will this be the season that the Falcons finally pop? We're going to find out. But he's going to get Steph Anthony and that Saints team. I've seen enough up to this point with that Falcons team. Unless he brought in some defensive studs over there, I've seen enough to let me know that I think Falcons defense is still going to be, because it's the Falcons, to be honest, because Dre is doing good in my other leagues, but it's this Falcons team that he just hexed with. And he's hexed because he did it to himself. He made all them silly trades. Yes, Dre, you made them silly trades also with this team in the early part of the season. And I think you are reaping what you sowed from the bogus trades that you made, and you haven't been able to get right since. I'm going Saints in this one over the Falcons. 34-20 Saints over the Falcons. Next up, we got Packers and Eagles. Packers came off a playoff appearance last season. He lost in the first round to the Cards, and he's going against the Eagles team who, and Eagles, you too, man, like, you study making these trades. The Eagles, what I don't understand about you, Eagles, Naruto, is that you are still making the same type of trades in week 6, in season 6, that you was making in season 1. I mean, how many times do you got to keep trading guys from your teams just to bring in first round draft picks? I mean, at some point in time, aren't you supposed to build on the first round draft pick guys that you took from previous years? I mean, I don't understand. But, we're going to find out. But Eagles and Packers, I'm going Packers in this one. And I got Packers in this one by a score of, I'm going to go 27. I'm going to go 27-21. 27-21 Packers over the Eagles. Next up, we got Browns and Jets. Murph going against E-Ball. This Jets team is another team that just haven't been able to get right at all. I don't think Jets ever made the playoffs. And them two, like I said about the Falcons, I've seen enough up to this point to know that if it walks like a duck and quack like a duck, it ain't a mongoose. So guess what? I'm going with the Browns in this one. Give me Browns over the Jets by a score of 37-22 Browns over the Jets. Next, we got Pats and Bills. And Bills coming off a playoff appearance last season. I don't even know who even eliminated them. because, like I said, I've been out of touch. I've been out of touch for most of the season, but I know the Bills made it, and I know the Bills, he eliminated Miami. I believe he eliminated Miami in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he had a big win in the playoffs, but he must have got eliminated after that. But the Bills going against the Pats. I'm going Buffalo on this one. I'm going Buffalo. Buffalo's been they've been getting their act together for the past couple of seasons. They, even when they start out slow, or even when they don't get things going in the right direction, they always find a way to steer things in the right direction. And then before you know, he looks up, he's in the playoffs with a big win at that in the playoffs. So I'm going Buffalo over New England in this one. 42. I'm going to go 42-23. 42-23 Bills. Then we got Raiders and myself. I don't predict my games. I just say it was the favorite. Look, we home. We've been out of touch, but we got a point to prove. So I'm saying Jags favorite in this one by 7 over the Raiders. Then we got BS is the Bears, but for some reason he's having problems getting back in the league. I don't know what's going on with EA. It seems like EA is tripping, but he's going against Rocket. Bears on the road. I'm going upset in this one. I'm going Bears over the Vikings. Give me Bears over the Vikings this week by a score of 29-26. 29-26. Bears over the Vikings. Then we got Bengals and Ravens. Mad Max had a good start last year. Then everything collapsed. So, I don't know, man. As of right now, when it comes to the Bengals, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And he's been having some good starts, but he always go cold. So I'm going Ravens in this one. They're at home opener. They had a good offseason at that. They made a nice trade, brought in a nice pass rusher, build up some guys. Some guys in that team got better than what they was. So I'm going Ravens in this one over the Bengals by a score of 44-24. 44-24. Next, we got Lions and Steelers. Cartier took over this team. He took over this team late, well, like midway during the season. So this is his fresh start right here. Had a free agency, had a draft. So this is fresh start. Unfortunately for him, though, he's going against a Lions team who's been getting better and better every season as far as building up the roster. And plus, he's a good user. So I'm going with the Lions in this one. Give me the Lions over the Steelers. Oh, you got a nice quarterback? I didn't even know you needed a quarterback. I thought you had a quarterback already. But I'm going Lions in this one. 38-17. Then we got Giants and Chiefs. Big Rico going against Bay Boy Relly. I don't think I've ever seen Rico beat Relly. I could be wrong, but I know the last time they played, Relly, he went in on them. It was a crazy blowout. So I'm going with Chiefs in this one. Give me Chiefs over the G-Men. I'm going to go 41-21. 41-21 Chiefs over the Giants. Next, we got Niners and Seahawks. This game is kicking off the season right now. Silk going against B. Saronis. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle had a terrible season last year. 49ers, he had a bad season, but he had a couple of moments where he looked like he had a promising end. We'll see. He had an offseason under his belt, so we'll find out how he does. I'm going to take the home team in this one, but I think it's going to be close, man. I think Silk is going to come in. I think he's going to compete. Possible upset in this one. I'm calling it now. But I'm going to go with the home team. This is round 1 of 2 between these two. This is a division game. Give me Seattle this week. I'm going to go 31-27. Next, we got Golden Eagles, Mexico City, going against the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams in this one by a score of, I'm going to go 34-26 Rams over Mexico. See, look how I called that, Huff. I just got through saying possible upset, right? I felt it. I felt that. I'm telling you, like, I don't know, man. When you be doing these predictions and stuff for so long, you get a feel. You get a feel for different games, depending on. Because you got to remember, a lot of stuff and upsets that I call, it depends on what part of the season we're in. Meaning, week 1, everybody feels like it's our time. We can make it. We're going to do our thing, right? Everybody feels like that. Everybody's 0-0 on week 1. Everybody confidence is on 1,000. Get to week 7, some confidence higher than others. Get to week 13, even more people confidence is now low. So you get what I'm saying? Depending on what part of the season we in, depends on how I'm going to start calling these. Well, it depends on how I predict these games, because some people's confidence is higher than others at certain points of the season. Week 1, trust me, everybody's on 1,000 right now. So yeah, everybody want to come out and prove a point. You know what I mean? So, and I just kind of felt like, plus going back to last season, the 49ers had some bright moments. You know what I mean? So I remember that. And I know Seattle had a terrible season. So I don't know how fast Seattle could just jump right back into the win column, like on a regular basis. So that's why I said that game is a potential upset. But I took Seattle, but I said keep alert for potential upset. And then this one, Mexico City against the Rams, I took the Rams in this one. I think they come out on top. I hope both of you guys with the rookies that y'all took, I hope both of them get injured in this game. The Rams rookies and the Mexico City rookies. I hope both of y'all come out with some major injuries in that one. Washington and Miami. Trey Dog going against DK. Miami's season was over faster than I know he would have liked. So I know he's going to bounce back this season with a different type of energy. He's going against a Washington team, DK, who is the new user for that team. This is going to be a good one. Possible game of the week right here. I'm going to go, believe it or not, I'm going to take an upset in this one. I'm going to go Miami over Washington. I know Washington the home team. I know Washington got a good team over there, but I'm going upset. You can't pick all favorites, right? Got to pick some upsets. Give me upset this week. Give me Miami over Washington in a tight one, 27-24. Then we got Cowboys and Cards. Huff going against King G. Now, the last time these two played, I don't even think it was last season. It might have been the season before last. I called it as far as it being a possible upset. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Cowboys actually won. This might be 3 seasons ago, if I'm not mistaken. Here we are again, and I'm saying it again. Possible upset in this one. Possible upset. Cowboys on the road against the Cards. Now, I know Cardinals got a nice team over there, but hey man, I think the Cowboys coming to this season with a ton of confidence. He made the playoffs last season. He finally got that monkey off his back. I mean, he did something that a lot of people didn't do. That's make the playoffs. And throughout these 6 seasons, throughout these first 5 seasons rather. So Cowboys coming to this game with a ton of confidence, knowing that he's pretty familiar with G, first of all. These two been playing each other for years. So if anybody get blown out in this game, I think it's going to be due to a lot of turnovers. But I think Huff definitely got a chance to steal this one on the road. I'm going to take the Cards because they too come into this game with a ton of confidence. They made the playoffs last year. They had a good season. They got hot late, came up short in the playoffs. So they too come into this game with a ton of confidence, not just the Cowboys. But I'm going to give the edge to the Cards, but I'm telling you now, I'm on the lookout for an upset in this one. Give me the Cards over the Cowboys 33-27. Next, we got Broncos and Texans. Cardinals going against that boy Rick. I'm going to take Broncos. I heard Broncos had a pretty good free agency. So, like he bought some good weapons over there that he needed. So, I don't know what the Texans did. I don't know how their offseason was. But I'm taking the Broncos this week over the Texans by a score of 30. I'm going to go 34 to 26. 34-26 Broncos. Next, we got Colts and Chargers. Big game. James going against Calm. Should be a good one right here. Calm definitely been stepping this game up with this Colts team. Season by season, he's been getting better and better. Big game James. We already know he's been coming with it with that Chargers team. This one should be a good one. I'm going with the home team, though. I'm going to take Chargers in this one over the Colts by a score of, I'm going to go 38-28. Chargers. Last but not least, we got Bucks are going against the Super Bowl champs. Now, facts. Carolina Panthers are the champs. Facts. This is ring night. Facts. Panthers are home. Facts. Buccaneers beat the Panthers last season. Facts. Bucks almost beat the Panthers before that. The season before that. But he didn't pull it. He let the Panthers pull it out in the end. So, Bucks plays Pearl tight. Now, does that mean that Pearl can't come into this game and blow him out? Yes, he could. He's a Super Bowl champ. But I'm telling you, the Bucks been playing him tight. And I'm pretty sure Pearl can't even explain it of why these two be having so many close games. Once again, I like another possible upset in this one to ruin ring night. Super Bowl hangover, very much possible. I'm going to take the Bucks to win this on the road. If they pulled it off once and they almost pulled it off before that, why can't they do it again? It's no fluke. Styles make fights. For whatever reason, Bucks style give the Panthers some problems. I'm taking Bucks in the upset in this one by a score of 31-27. 31-27. Bucks going to Carolina and ruin ring night for the champs. That concludes week 1. We got to get this fifth quarter back in motion. Got to get it back up and running. I'll see y'all week 2, which is, what's today? Thursday, week 2 will be here. Week 1, good luck to everybody. Everybody's starting out at the same position in this race. Everybody's right there. Everybody's foot lined up with each other. And everybody has a reason to feel like this is the year they do something special. Now, we all know that's not going to be the case, but everybody has a right to feel like that in week 1 because it's week 1, and when it's week 1, it's opening weekend, and everybody has high hopes. Nothing left to do now except let the chips fall where they may. I'll see y'all week 2. I'm out.